I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. We just finished up this Steinway Model L, which is a legendary instrument, second maybe only to the Model B of Steinway. There are so many legendary instruments. This is one of them, let's put it that way. And the L, it's almost 6 feet, it's almost ideal for a living room. So, you know, it's big enough that it's going to give you some really, really nice sound, but not so big like some of these pianos, like say this one, for example, that is 9 feet, which some people would think is crazy to put in the living room, but that's of course what I have in my living room is a 9 foot, just because the bigger the better. Anyway, it's big enough that it's going to give you really good sound, but not so big that it's going to be just kind of ridiculous in a living room, like my piano is in my living room, but I love the sound. The bigger the better. The longer the strings, the more soundboard. It just sounds awesome. Where I kind of draw that line of where like a real piano begins, something that I can really get excited about, is usually in the like 5.5-ish foot range. Some pianos I can really enjoy down to 5'4", maybe. Others, you know, maybe it's not until like 5'7", 5'8", but that's more or less where you start getting nice bass, nice tone, consistency, especially across the first break and into the bass. Okay, so this is a 1925, and we did a complete restoration on it. So everything is totally redone. It's been refinished, and you can see it is absolutely gorgeous. We've got this nickel trim on there, looking very nice, and the finish is a black satin with those lines. Those lines are called striations, and that's a style thing. That's what has been done for many years, putting these lines in the finish. Okay, and the plate, you can see the plate has been refinished, and that's just a really nice touch. I think it doesn't matter. On the 1925, it's really necessary, I think, to give it a complete finished look. See how beautiful that looks. And the strings, of course, are new. The soundboard was actually in really good condition. We did refinish it. We sanded it down just to give it a new finish. But this is the original 1925 soundboard, and it sounds great. You'll hear it in just a minute. We've got new dampers on there, or at least the heads are original. They've been refinished, but the damper felts themselves have been replaced, and then the action is all new. So it's all you can actually get, even though it's a 1925, you can actually still get components that are manufactured today to the original specs of a 1925 Steinway Model L, and so that's what we've got on there is brand new action parts. So the touch should be really nice. And then the keys, back in 1925, they would have definitely used ivory, but the ivory was in very poor condition, as most ivory is, and so we've got that replaced. And so that should be virtually new. Or it should look new. It is new. It should look virtually perfect, is what I'm trying to say. We can get as close as we can, which I think is very good. And then the sharps, I believe on this one, let's see, what did we do? I think the sharps on this one are original. They look excellent. So they're real ebony as I'm looking at it, and they have a really nice feel on them. So I guess all in all, this piano should be virtually perfect, like a brand new Steinway Model L. And I can't remember exactly what a brand new L goes for, but it's something like 100,000 or 120,000, something ridiculous. You know, at least a Steinway piano in that size range. And so we have it totally rebuilt like new for a tiny fraction of what it goes for brand new. Let's listen to it. Nice bass. Okay, that sounds really nice. And the treble is bright and clear, has really good power, good projection. Okay, it feels like a Steinway, and it sounds like a Steinway, and it is. It's a restored Steinway. Come check it out. And by the way, we deliver all over the country. We just did a giant delivery. We don't do it personally more than once a year, but we just finished up. It was pretty fun. Took my family, my wife and I, and at least 2 of our kids. We went all the way. We went 5,000 miles. It was super fun. We saw the country, and we delivered. I don't know how many pianos, a dozen or so, from Louisiana to Montana, Ohio. I mean, we went everywhere. It was super cool. So if you are watching this video out of state, just know that that is an option. It's actually a lot more feasible than you might imagine to move a very, very heavy and relatively fragile object like piano, to move it 1,000 or 2,000 or more miles. Thanks for watching.